welcome back. It is 7:42 on this Tuesday, Tech Tuesday. And if you're looking for a new wearable technology that could maybe help your health, we have some news you'll want to hear about this morning.
Yeah, joining us live this morning, Greg Nibbler from Digital Trends. Thanks so much for joining us, Greg.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, excited to talk about this. You know, we cover a lot of tech at Digital Trends, but I wanted to highlight some of these things from the wearables category. And to define that, that's like smartwatches or your health trackers that you have, like Fitbit. And Fitbit just announced something that they're going to be doing, which is a study that anybody can participate in if you have one of their devices. So it's a study to help control, and I'm going to say this right now, I'm not a doctor, so forgive me if I mispronounce some of these things, but atrial fibrillation. Now what that is that's a condition of heart arrhythmia to where eventually it can cause strokes and various different issues that can happen. But with these Fitbit health trackers that you have, they can actually track your blood flow through a device that's actually already on there, where it will monitor how much blood flow is going to your wrist. Now, with that study, they can then determine whether or not you potentially have arrhythmia. So this is something that people can sign up for and participate in. It's free to participate in. And then if you do, if they notice on their information that you do have something that could be an issue, they'll actually notify you and say, hey, you might want to go see a doctor. This could be something that could be a problem, and let you know about that and let you know where you can go to do that. But the data that they're using is actually going to be used to kind of study this further and see if there's different ways that they can use these things to actually help out people with their health and maybe prevent problems in the future.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people with AFib don't realize that they have a problem until they're in the ER or until they have a heart attack, or so that's really cool.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Yeah, I know we both have our little smartwatches on, so that'd be nice if they did something like that. I have an Apple, and apparently Apple has a new smartwatch coming out that could also help with your health and all things about that.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things there. They actually have a study too that's going on. It's along the same lines using a different technology. So Apple, definitely a leader when it comes to smartwatches and health devices. But this next it's a rumor, but we think this could be something that could be announced in June. And it has to do with not just physical health, but tracking mental health. So the idea is that when they update their OS, that Apple could be coming out with this feature where it would actually monitor what's going on, kind of along the same lines as what Fitbit does. But the idea would be to help prevent panic attacks. So a couple of things that it can do is it can monitor whether your heart rate goes up or you start maybe breathing heavier, and it can tell all of this through the watch. And if somebody is susceptible to a panic attack, it could give you a notification and say, hey, especially if you imagine you're driving and it says, hey, it looks like you're getting a little anxious right now, might be a good time to pull over, to calm down, and kind of help prevent that, or at least mitigate some of the issues that come with panic attacks. And I think that's a really cool use case for these, kind of going into the mental health side of things. And it just shows where we can go with this kind of technology of where, ideally we could get where this could really, really help out lives and help improve our lives, really.
Yeah, that tracking day to day, that's really cool. I think would be helpful for a lot of people. Okay, and then you guys also did an article about smart contact lenses. I had never heard of this. We're talking smart technology in your eyes now, Greg?
Yeah, so this is something, there's a few different companies that are working on this, and it's very Black Mirror sci-fi like stuff, but it is actually something companies are working on. And we have a feature article up on this company called Moji, and then they're working on something called Moji Vision, where that's basically it. It's contact lenses that would have augmented reality on them. So augmented reality, just as opposed to virtual reality, is something where it's overlaid over the top of what you're normally seeing. So if you imagine like when you're holding up your phone and you're looking at maps and it showcases, maybe what you're seeing right there, this would be something that would just be on your contact lenses, to where you could get everything from directions to information to phone calls, all of it coming through on these tiny little lenses that would be in your eye. And they've actually got the tech pretty well developed, at least according to them and according to what they were telling us. They're really looking for more investors right now to finally get it to fruition. But the fact that they're that close, and them and other companies, it's kind of an interesting prospect of whether or not you would actually want to use these or not. I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it's something that you two would want to wear, but I think it's pretty interesting how far along they've come with this thing.
Yeah, it just sounds so freaky. It sounds very like Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure we've seen it in the movies.
I don't wear contacts. Do you?
No, because I don't like putting stuff in my eye.
The thought of even putting a regular contact in my eye is like, ooh, so I don't know if I could do one that also has maps and things on it.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Greg, thanks so much for joining us this morning. If you want to learn more about all of these stories, more headlines from digital trends, just head over to coin.com. We will link to those stories for more.